Alright, we're back. So, where were we? We were going to do the main quest, we got all the side quests done. So, onward to the free cities of Canver. I'll get the place names right eventually. No, that's not good.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Even fall.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Oh, I didn't make it in. I want to invite.
Fire and
Filthy orcs.
They're wearing Waluta armor. Nice try.
Ninja, holy crap. There we go. Oh, something left over the top. There we go. Whew, I hate ninjas. Oh, they're tough. That's something I have to practice against on these. Boy. Let's double back and see what's up here, but it's close gate 9. Really? Where are you? Another one? Oof. Nice block. Oh, picked up, okay. There we go.
There's nothing but monsters here.
Zen Tetsukari. Also known as Odin. This will be an interesting battle. Can't see. There we go. Nice. They're easy to predict. It's the ninjas that are too fast. I need to learn the attack patterns better. Nice. Another 10.5 door.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Oh god. He big. Good job to save this. Got the dodge. Ooh. Down he comes. Thunderstruck.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Not like me. Oh wait, he doesn't know that. How do you know? Well, this cutscene earlier told us. We've seen them get cleaved in twain. Take this proper term. What abilities can I afford? Not much. That maxed. Gouge can go up. Some Gouge is now learned. That one could be switched out to something else if I did want to. What was the other one I used? So ability 1, ability 2, ability 3, ability 4, 5, 6, and then the 1, 2, 3. Don't use that one, but it's handy to have. Anyway, so master that one. Actually, yeah. I'll hold off from Baja. I'm good for that. Don't use that one. It's pretty much all I do use, so after that I can pump it into whatever. Well, I currently use skills maxed. That's these ones, so I finished Bahamut.
Where are they?
Dead, Jim. Oh no.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here? Get him! Titan!
What
Still don't want to use the big one. I shouldn't have used that. Don't know what's coming. Yep, I shouldn't have used that.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Nice try.
Fun of the blast. Run with that again. Let's see the post.
To me, boy. All yours, Torgal. Torgal, kill. Now, Torgal.
be.
trick.
I just heard
You will
the first
forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Let's try.
He's still my beating heart!
Ooh, dodge early. Oh. Oof. Ah, damn it. Can't dodge it.
One is seldom enough. Would you
What?
not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
Oh dear god. Oh god, there's fucking AoEs. Oof.
Titan!
Oh, didn't see that.
Enjoying yourself? He's still my beating heart.
Ah.
Slow.
More, I say.
Nice. That was a nice way of adding Sleipnir into it.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
I'm lucky to be out of that one. Although Odin wants me alive. Not for his sake, but for Ultima.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Alright, so we've got some new ants, new weapons, new items.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to. Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best stock up while you... It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
So what do I owe the honor? What do you want? Should last you a good while. No scratches, all right? Should last you a good while.
best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Not my best work, but it'll do. Anything else?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Those
Pretty
tomes
smoky
wouldn't
blade.
happen to have letters in them, would they?
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashi?
What you got, Nectar? Got a chocobo and A rank. Dread common. Oh, no way. Freaking common chocobo. The sickle and Dunlekia, Lost Wings, Sambraki, and Unknown. Sambrek actually is what it is, but yeah. Lost Wings, so he's actually out here. I know for a fact. Because where else would he be? If I'm completely wrong. Oh, wrong way. It's down this bridge. Difficult to navigate this time. So, if I'm right, he's down here. If not, we'll have to look elsewhere. Because other than that, there's no quests here, no nothing. So it has to be the S rank. Hey kitty. How you doing? Oh great, it's one of these ones. This is gonna be a tough one. Oh, he's a B rank. That's not too bad, but still.
Bring out your bearers! Let me and my mortar purge them of their sin!
You'll regret doing my mother's bidding.
Ow.
Kill!
That one's a big hit.
Nice try.
Ow.
This will show you. Take out your punishment.
Oh, this ain't good. Bad time for that one. Nice.
Nice try.
What the hell? Ow.
Fine hand. Nice try.
This guy's hitting like a truck. Yeah, glad to have it. Appreciate the support immensely. This might kill him.
It's over.
Hey. Whew. That was only a B rank and he made bits of me.
Your work here is done.
How would I be without you?
That was a good job, Torkel. Also, this chest wasn't here earlier. Alright, the next one was in some sort of jungle. Also the chocobo, where was that one again? December key. Let's go for another look. Yeah, prepare for PTSD. That's all I'm gonna say if you run... Not Eureka, Bosnia.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cat?
Because we're going up against a chocobo called Dread Comet. Is that the sickle? December key is this... Yes. So I'm guessing I know where it is. Because there's nothing else at it. Nope, it's not there. Right, so where's the sickle? In this way, oh yeah, it's just here. So, we're looking for the sickle. Where the hell is that place? It's not the cave, it's not the old road. Huh, there's a place down there that I haven't been to. Let's go check it out. Did you manage to start playing it yourself? Or did the bribes not work?
Ready, go? Faster!
chest here. Bring in the marksman. What's that do exactly? Alright, so Ravage I need to upgrade, and then he's almost there on XP. Oh, magic damage increase. Okay. It's not too bad. Ah, okay. That leaves it a bit awkward. This don't look safe. Hopefully. Uh-oh. Oh. This is the S rank. Oh crap. I thought I was coming here for Chocobo.
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Oh hell. Oof. Yeah, I'm not winning this. Oh, I'm severely on a level. Ow.
Nice try.
Got him behind the fire over there. Ow! That didn't help. Oh, I'm screwed.
I can't go on.
Yeah, I ain't beating that. Let's go back and check for the Chocobo. I'll come back to that when I'm on the level playing ground. I'm 9 levels below. Svarog, wow. Yeah, that's going to be a challenging fight. Alright, so now, look for the sickle. Still a few places I can't get to yet as well. It could be open now, but still saying it's inaccessible. Well, that's still Mechia. Or I'm actually... Hang on, let me recheck this. And yeah, definitely next time. Literally just got roasted.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashi?
Give me the heads up again, Nectar. Alright, so what I'm actually looking for is in Dalmekia, yeah. So the sickle in Dalmekia. Where the hell is the sickle? Because that's in Rosaria. That's Rosaria as well. Then you have Sanbraki. Dalmekia is south, okay. Surges west? No. There has to be an area down here somewhere. Left of all steps. It's not anywhere there. So it has to be down here. Oh, the sickle, right there. Okay. So it's in this. Oh, it's gonna be here. Oh, closest place is there.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
She can't fly, Clive.
All right.
I like the way I got topped up on every potion except elixirs.
No holding back.
He wants to play. Oh, I know where this chocobo is. The road was blocked off earlier. Possibly. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, it's not where I thought it was, but hey.
Time to fight.
It's around this location somewhere. Yeah, it has to be down here. Hey, Jack.
Don't get surrounded.
Oh, it's not here either. Crap. Alright, so it's in the sickle, so it has to be here somewhere. Actually, it could be there.
Time to
No
fight.
worries. I'm actually about to go on one of the hunts. If you've done Bosja, you're about to see a comet chocobo.
No mistakes.
Alright, so I'm guessing it's down here. I am correct. Okay.
You deserve a rest.
Dread comet. I'm not looking forward to this.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easy.
Oh, hell no.
Nice try.
Oh, hell no.
Nice try.
I forgot about that. Can't stagger this guy either, which is a bit of a pain, but it's not too bad. Ow. Just missed that one. Oh, go high for leather. That's a lot of comets.
Nice try.
Lucky heal.
Nice try. Come on. I failed.
I forgot to heal. Freaking hell. That's just as bad as the frickin' hunt for Edge October. I never survived that either. Although I know how I'm going to beat it, because once he hits a certain health kind of low point, that starts. So save Judgment Bowl for that, maybe. Cat wants to play badly. That's the worst thing about it, is just the travel back to it. There's a nice way, once you do find it, it actually marks it on your map for you. Assuming you leave it for a later time.
Be safe.
Alright, so health loader.
There's no turning back.
It's only a bit of pain.
Too slow. Nice try.
Yep, wrong button. Hey, you parried him. close enough to, you know, that. Ow. That'll be a good time if I can get a second.
Well done,
Oh, not again. Should have it this time. Wow, he actually interrupted my stars. That was unlucky.
Nice try. Too slow.
That's over. Nice. Wow. All I could see was the comets literally slaughtering me.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
Poor beast, there's nothing I could do. I literally could have walked away. But nah. Alright, let's head back to base. Should be some renown to pick up. If we're lucky. There's not, actually. But we have everyone else, so let's continue the main story, I guess.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic in the valleys of...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Let's hope there's enough information to get the what we're working right.
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. What's this tucked inside it?
Made it all. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. I'm terrible at reading. Of all my inventions, this one is the best. And so when choosing its place of rest, I recall your opus, daughter dearest. And now it sleeps there in the first. I'm gonna have to work on the last rhyme. Good luck. What?
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otter might know.
I'm guessing probably the scales. But probably wrong.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
I'm kind of surprised it's her that made the orchestrion. I never even thought of it. It was just there.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
And they didn't break
All
it.
too well. All right, out of the way.
Oh yeah, they don't know about the cog. Don't mention it.
There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yes.
Fucking kids.
There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Oh, is it some sort of etheric stabilizer?
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be some time.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Well, I got a quest that unlocks something else, so I'm doing that first.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
I guess one of the first words is going to be, you two again, what do you want this time? Oh, a second quest was something to do.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again.
Close enough.
You've got better things to do with your time.
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Yeah, Blackthorn is this game's version of Geralt.
He's a surly soaker.
Extremely proud and hates to be second best, basically. And this might update or upgrade my potions a bit to increase the healing again.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
So, kill a Morble. Yay. Any other quests? Oh, one more. So may as well pick that up while I'm heading that way too. Yeah, I like the way they kept the idea of the plus icon that unlocks stuff for completing the quest, as opposed to just the exclamation mark on every one of them.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Your brother isn't a fan of carrots, Kupo. If every carrot in Rosaria is anything like the one that just got posted on the board, I can see why, Kupo. Okay, he's on the Whispering Waters. Okay. And he's an in-carrot. God damn it. Couldn't they name it Radish or something? Had to be carrot.
She can't keep this up much longer. Glory to Grieger. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
Also, they really messed up. What they could have named the marble is broccoli, the tree of death.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything, but I'll speak to her.
Oh, thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Alright, so we're going on a spider hunt. Alright, so first off, it's the weeping something or other. Weeping waters. Where were they again? Oh, Whispering Waters, okay. Time to go cut down a carrot.
Ready, go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Should have enough healing. It's only a B rank, so it should be easy enough.
Couldn't have been just any more, could it? All right then.
Little pickle. There we go. Pull him down to the ground again. Yep, should have blocked. Ow. That's not good. Coming in for another one. One more. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That's the marble tendril and the marble flower, which I needed to craft one of the gears.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Also need to stay on Michaeling, and the other place was down here. Alright, so we'll head for here first. Straight up the far side. Got it. Can't interact while I'm in the town? Come on. That's no fun. Only complaint is I wish the sprinting was faster at times. Like, it goes like that outside of town. It takes forever to kick in as well.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
To me, please! Stay down!
There's a lot of them as well.
It's a Maruna!
And done.
All yours, Torgal.
Hey, Spider Eye 1.
Hopefully one will be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Last but not least, one trip south. So our resident blacksmith can learn to be better. That's a hell of a trip out, actually. Just one more close by one? Nope.
The free cities and the sea.
Faster!
time to fight.
Pardon me, coming through.
Might take a while. Straight home now. Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
It's a nice friendly greeting.
Promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole. The chief will think of something.
Oh, yeah. Because there's no magic.
Good day.
The Lion in the Hair orchestrion roll. 40 grand? You trying to rob me?
Thank you. Certainly. May we meet again.
Let's just have a little look down here before we do go to the chief.
Sorry, but if none of you lot can smell ore anymore, we're gonna have to start looking for new clients. Ha!
All the iron ore.
Miners only. Can't have you tripping headfirst into a pile and bringing the whole place down.
Makes sense.
The sky sucked up all the ether or something. Would explain why nothing bloody works down here anymore.
This will lead to a drop off to below. And that completes that part of the map. And that is nothing here. That's me something to say.
Watch it, stranger. There's a fault up ahead. Take a look if you want, but slip and you won't be coming back.
Yep, because I remember trying to get it up here last time. Weren't working. It's not even lootable around here either.
Never in all my long years have things been as bad as they are now. Without magic to feed the furnaces, we're doomed.
Chief doesn't seem to think so. Let's not give up hope just yet, eh?
Isn't there anything we can do to help? Doesn't seem fair, the menfolk having to deal with all this on their own.
I've started putting peas or pulses in the pot. They fill the same hole for a fraction of the price of meat.
Oh. A goblin coin. Nice.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
He's helping the chief with something very important. Go back inside now.
So they're trying to figure out a way to get the town back up and running when they can't because there's no magic, and then Blackthorn's here to the rescue. Whether that happens before or after a bloodbath, we'll see. Magic ash.
Should be enough to last us a few moons, at least.
Maybe they figured it out themselves.
Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here, and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
What an asshole.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps ruined.
Bollocks. So bearers' magic's no more use than Christians.
Mama, why hasn't Papa...
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravojd, Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravojd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravojd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming, knew crystals were the problem, not the solution, and spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravojd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shed Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravojd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Well, I know exactly where the first one is. I could go down there, but there's also one down here. Actually, if I go down there, I'll have to make a long run back.
Good girl.
So this is the better option. That's Storm Panther. Ambrosia, don't stop.
Let's make this quick,
This
shall
pig
we?
really wants me. Well, if I stop, he won't actually want me. Yeah, that was close. There it is. Nice. That should get me the battle skin.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows. Let's go. No need to ride from here.
What's this all about then?
Dunno. Some kind of new invention.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
This should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
And that means we're back to the hideaway now. Turn in all 3 quests.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
These quests really aren't getting any easier. Just blow after blow after blow.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Well, it's nice to see the village got back up and running.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pico Cinder? How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. That's good enough for me.
Quest complete. So what's that unlock, exactly? Oh. The recipe. The Ouroboros.
Trouble with your gear, or
Kind of.
St. Fordian, do you?
Okay, I need the stained loincloth. Still missing that from one of the quests. And I need a stone tongue. Which is what? From
Anything else?
a hunt anyway as well. Does that mean unlock more hunts? Not yet. But later on possibly.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Oh, it's yours now.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
It's a nice bright garden now.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled.
Stronger
You must
potions.
accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Please, sir, can I have some marble? Maximum potency of my potions. Potion 9 potions nourish more HP, while strength, stone skin, and lionheart tonics will last even longer. Sweet. And that leaves main quest. Back to mid. Get the ship running.
And we're right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come.
Jeez, even Clive is worried. Ah, it's a lot.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you? I'll have you know, Earthbreaker here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the twists.
About that offer, Gav? How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast!
Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers. Come on then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer Jets?
I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Don't let the clappers, you turd. Without the pay, and I'll be damned if I'm going first.
Oh god, we got a big guy. Shutting some mares off. Got me trapped in the corner. That's not blockable. It's over 50,000. Trophy for that. Guess was a stagger amount, but I didn't even see the stagger for it. There we go.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive.
What?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh damn.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Always at my axe. No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friend. 'Tis not blood that runs through an Odin's veins. These foes will
Oh, this ain't gonna be as bad as the last time, luckily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Nice try.
Oh, thank God.
Huh?
That just leaves me. Nice. Hey, level up.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
Isn't the Enterprise the one we fish off in Costa del Sol? Probably mistaken. No, it's an airship.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, oh, there. Oh, oh, oh. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well,
We can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Greek, have mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
Now that map placing isn't exactly accurate because I was here, but I'm technically on the ship, so I'm not there, but I am here. Anywho. This would be the perfect place to introduce Leviathan.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye! Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Uh-oh.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold.
Got a backstory? He's out.
Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Oh no.
Great Grigos, gosh!
Barnabas.
Hard port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Now or never.
I'll find her.
That's not good.
Where did you hide, Barnabas? It's over. It's over. Now, Torgal!
Alright, where's that caster? Oh no, not a ninja.
Nice try. Get him. Over here.
Nice. Alright, where's the... How do we get up the ship or down the ship? Ah, I see.
Please, don't kill me. A proper fight at last. I'm not going to die. Watch your spill.
I need to hurry.
Let's drop in the boat.
No! There he is! The king wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Come on, boys. Hold off a minute. Ow. Big brute. Let's go to time of night. Just for the back of the ship. You'd imagine she would have been down the hole, but I guess not. The main question is which door did I actually come out of? So I came out in the front, so she has to be down here. Yep. No, you don't. This makes perfect sense. Well, this ship is sinking.
Jill!
You came!
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands!
Finally gave her a hug.
Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Uh-oh.
Odin.
Ah, hell no. You just split the sea. Alright. What the hell?
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
You... What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now,
It is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
She keeps running, she'll reach C3.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty.
Ow.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
Soil and stone!
All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
That's unblockable. Ouch.
I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other
what?
Cast off your Rise,
It's the only way I can press the attack is lightning.
Too slow.
Raise your guard.
Oh, that's not good. I'm not making it.
You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
You bastard. Nice. Oh, nice. Impulse damage increase.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice, where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for, of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
They're really pushing it.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
I'm getting Shiva's power. And yeah, they're really skirting along
This
the
burden.
The lines.
I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Yeah, they really skirted along the lines just to avoid the adult-only rating. That was a nice scene, though. Oh look, the ship. Wonder how much they've seen. I'm actually really looking forward to see what Sheba's power is like.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
We didn't make it far on the ship. Suppose it's a big enough sea.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
I was claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcibly knocks back enemies great distances. Nice. Cold Snap. Okay, that's going to be very handy.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Okay, that's a Line Blast, which is not so bad. Multiple shards of ice upon striking lighter enemies, draw them towards Clive. Can be used mid-air as well. Let's see what other abilities she has. Gonna master that right off the bat. Okay, so it's a stationary crystal. Oh, they become trapped in it as well. Okay, that's that one. And then we have Diamond Dust, of course. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. So we'll get rid of that one and try Mesmerize for a bit. Knocks back an enemy and strikes it. Hold down to increase potency. It's a bit stronger than the other one. Another unlock quest.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. Come back.
Oh, got 2 unlock quests, okay. Blacksmith Blues and even weirder science. Another few here.
Who's awfully thin these days?
Thanks for me my mentor. I'll give this a shot.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Alright, so we got 2 to unlock.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be?
Oh, nice, Ice Brand.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
It's not too bad looking. It's like a big icicle. Let's see how it performs in combat.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had them.
Canva lost? It can't be true.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for a lesson?
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only Mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Yeah, why not?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Then we'll pick up the last quest and then head out for all the stuff. Well, maybe, because we still got to speak to Doris. Oh, it's doing it for me.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area's either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Well, first things first, let's head to Dravost.
Clive!
Here you go. Another quest. Under new management, okay. We're killing the flame too. Okay, there's quite a few side quests opened up.
Think you can help?
We'll go to the ones we have first.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoltan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead?
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. I'm short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
You did not. I'll go in here. Actually, wait. I'm still gonna talk to you. Oh, let's get to it.
Ready for the off, then?
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls, and there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravoj till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Ah, hell no. Wasn't expecting a buffalo.
All right. Which one of you's first?
Get no charge that. I guess I'm doing a wave into the final fight. Yep. Oh, it's a griffin. Even worse. That was easy.
Is that it? Apparently not.
Oh, crying out loud. Put some of these and see. That's not even a Akashic, that's just a Chimera.
They're not getting past me. Nice try. Kill!
Make dodge. Out. Make dodge. Nice. Cutter's Cry complete.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravost won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravosh needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but.
You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... Dravozh isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravozh what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozh in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravozd.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Well, that's Ragnarok then. Gotterdammerung. Ooh. Gotterdammerung. What's needed to craft that, I wonder?
Trouble with your gear, or Sancfordian, do you?
2 dark steel, 2 more orichalcum, and a primitive battle horn.
And? To what do I owe the honor? I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend of me, Clive. The best. I'll keep the forge up.
Don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
What do you expect?
Clive. Coin purse weighing you down?
Let's see, does she have any of them? Nope.
You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
We got some here now.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here's everything we've received and everything promised. Here you are. Come again. I may have...
Alright, so that got me some new... Or, that's what got me, the ability points, 2500. What to put it into. Let's max that out. Get all of these maxed out first anyway. Those are 1900.
All for ya.
Alright, I'm gonna call it a night there. Get some sleep and start again early enough tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good night.